Hi, my name is Justin Rice. This is my story. I grew up in the Bay Area of California, and basically I was a believer in Christ pretty much my whole life, but I never really understand that we could have a relationship with God in the way that I do now. Just a little bit of background. I was tormented and teased like no other, basically outcasted, called the weird kid. So I was really negative and just downright depressed. And getting to high school, things got worse. I was literally on the edge. I was like, okay, who would even care if I was here tomorrow? So I was just like, my family will care. So that was my press on. And then when I transferred schools several times, but ended up where I am now, which is California State University in Stanislaus. And on February 8th of this year, in 2012, I was on campus, and a guy approached me, and he basically started telling me things that were going wrong in my life, and I was just really freaked out. I was just like, this doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's just coincidence, I thought. And then he just really targeted the fact that I hated people, and I was like, wow, this has to be God. And then a couple weeks later, I got an injury at gymnastics practice, and while I went to accompany an accountability group with that same guy on that Thursday, through prayer, the pain level went from a 9 to a 2, and then they tried again and nothing happened. So they asked me, how was growing up, what happened in your childhood? And I began to tell them how I was just really teased, tormented, and just downright outcasted. And he asked me if I ever forgave them, and I kind of laughed. I was like, no, why would I do that? And he's like, would you like to? I'm like, yeah, I just don't know how. And through prayer, I was able to forgive them, and it was immediate transformation. I went from being a negative person to a positive person, and so my attitude towards everything was completely different. I was able to talk to people I didn't know with a smile on my face, which I never would have thought would be possible. And so I can truly say God was there when I was on the verge of suicide, and I'm here today because of His love. And that's my story.